If I went to school now, because I know how IB education works, I think I would fall in love with physics.
That's why I think that having a strong teaching body is so crucial in any IB school.
To transfer this passion of mine, to my students. I want them to make them love physics.
Teaching community is very international as well, not just the students community, yeah?
Absolutely, yes. It's a really good mix in the staff room.
Discussion-based, super equipped labs.
What happens when a physics teacher from Greece inspires students so deeply they change their career plans? At H-Farm International School Treviso, the faculty brings together educators from over 20 countries who transform how learning unfolds. Instead of traditional chalk and board instruction, they employ Socratic dialogues, project-based learning, and genuine passion for their subjects. These teachers don't just deliver lessons, they build an educational community where curiosity thrives and students discover what truly excites them.
Ioannis, very good to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you too.
From Greece originally?
From Greece, yes.
From Kazakhstan originally. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, pleasure is all mine.
But I'm British. So
you're British.
Yeah, my kids born in the UK go to boarding schools.
Yes.
And I was saying that physics before, not now, was taught, like one way.
I know.
In England, we say chalk and talk and chalk.
Chalk to death.
Yeah, so not choke. Yeah, like
with
chalk and talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some experiments, but only the teacher in front of the class was doing the experiment. Kids were not getting their hands dirty.
Like a demonstration, more.
More like a demonstration.
Yes.
But if I went to school now, because I know how IB education works, I think I would fall in love with physics. I have a 15-year-old boy. I'm hoping that he's going to go into physics and maths related degree at university.
That's the thing. I remember also myself when I was young and at high school, that although I liked these subjects, physics, chemistry, maths, a lot, sometimes it was actually depending on the teacher entirely. If he would transfer this passion to you and make you love the subjects, otherwise you would hate it. I think that's what happens also now. So that's my idea. What I want to do, I want to transfer this passion of mine, to my students. I want them to make them love physics. And if they accidentally land in the physics, because they have to choose, it's not mandatory, in MYP 4 and 5, if they land in this subject, with time, they really love this subject and they follow also in the DP program. They choose that in the diploma program. And some of the students change entirely their ideas of what to study in the future. So they say, I will study business, economics, that. And when they actually deal with physics a little bit, understand how the world around works, and from, let's say, month to month, we build up with laws, with concepts, and they understand how to explain everything that goes around, the simple stuff, they love the subject. And then they want to study more. And the fascinating part is that they come and find me during my free periods, during the breaks, and they want to ask me questions about something beyond the syllabus. Always about quantum physics, about relativity, stuff that we don't study at the low level, so we have to go to DP to study them. It's very interesting, and that's what fills me up as a person. That's what fills me up, because you see that your work has some results.
That's wonderful.
Across to the students. And when you see these students this face that all these questions that you can draw on their faces suddenly disappear and they understand what happens. This is
Very rewarding.
Very rewarding, exactly.
H-Farm School's faculty combines international expertise with specialized IB training that reshapes the classroom experience. Italian educators work alongside native English speakers, creating a bilingual environment where language becomes a natural bridge rather than a barrier. Every teacher holds IB certification, while the digital learning coach integrates cutting-edge technology into daily practice. Many participate in the Apple Teacher Programme and complete Cambridge International courses, bringing diverse methodological approaches. What sets these educators apart is their role as mentors who ignite curiosity. Some have redirected students' entire career trajectories simply through their infectious enthusiasm for their disciplines.
Loving subject is one thing, important thing,
Same.
but everything related with physics nowadays could be very good in terms of a career.
So
That's why I have two kids.
they should have the basics of physics and follow something.
It's a base.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
It's a very strong
Exactly.
base.
Exactly.
I often say that engineers become very good business people as well.
So
Yeah, so get that engineering degree and then you can start up your own business.
exactly.
Would you agree? You are parents yourself.
I totally agree, and that's why my idea and my wife's idea was to push the kids towards this direction. I will tell you very briefly what happened. My older daughter, she wanted to study physics because she loved physics because of her father. And she did the exams, the Panhellenic exams in Greece. She had very good grades, and then she had to fill in the application to go to the universities. And she said, no, I will choose physics only. But please, let's discuss this over. We said, look, physics, yes, you love physics, you have the base, but the options, that you can have later is for you to go study engineering. She said, yes, let's go electrical engineering and computer science in the Polytechnic in Greece. She went there, and after a few months she said, yes, I don't change this now. Because, yes, physics is the base. You can solve many problems. It helps you, let's say, with the critical thinking, how to be a problem solver. But then you don't have to follow the physics to become, to have an academic career. You can use it, go study something that is relevant and has base of physics, like engineering, mechanical, electrical, whatever.
Civil.
And you can even study business after that and start your own business, as you said.
You know, universities love physics as a subject.
So
It doesn't matter. You can do law. Obviously, you need to have one essay-based subject like history, psychology. But if you, on top of that, have physics and maths, the law department will take you with big pleasure, you know? And you mentioned business and economics as well.
Sure.
Maths, physics, London School of Economics. Yeah.
I agree.
So it's a very, very good subject. Or an architect. Well,
Sure,
you need to have physics if you want to be an architect, isn't it?
I think it's the base for many
Computer science.
for many, how to say, professions that you can do in the future. It helps you, with your thinking. If you develop your thinking, then you can do whatever you want. So my daughter like this. My second son, the middle son, last year passed the DP2 exams, and now he studies in Delft Aerospace Engineering.
Aerospace engineer.
So-
Wow. Okay.
And the third one is DP1 now, and he wants to study maths with computer science. Because his passion is computer science, but he also loves maths. And talking with a computer science teacher here that you haven't met yet, he has this idea that, look, it's not only computer science, but I must be a very good math mathematician,
yeah.
okay, to develop the computer science, if you want to become a software engineering or stuff. But both my sons, they actually took in DP as the 3 high levels, maths, AA, high level, physics, high level, and computer science, high level.
It's very challenging.
Very challenging.
Yeah.
The first one finished, 3 sevens in the high levels, done.
Okay.
The second one has 7s also.
With that support?
Without my support.
Really? Promise?
Really,
Yeah?
promise. Especially in physics, I didn't support them at all. Nothing.
Do you think
Because
it's genetical?
I was asking at home.
Do you believe in genes?
In genes and,
And
I
good
believe
school.
in good school and
Yeah.
also the work you do in smaller years, when you are at
Yeah.
lower years.
You have to start.
Because this has to be, let's say, given as a gratitude to my wife, okay, that she was with the kids when they were young, from kindergarten to primary, and then the first years in middle school. And when they started middle school, they started becoming more independent and said, okay, we don't need you now, we know how to study,
Yeah.
and they were studying. It's like autopilot after that. Okay, but if you build the basis, that's why we say, if you build the right basis from the start, then the kids will have one way.
I agree completely. And the parents which wait until maybe 14, 15, and then they started thinking
No,
of that, it can be already
too late.
late.
It's too late. It's too late.
Earlier you start,
You have to build
better
that. Yeah,
it is.
you
Yeah.
have to build that, to cultivate
let it
that from
go.
young age.
Yeah.
How does inquiry-based learning actually work across different age groups? H-Farm's IB framework adapts to each developmental stage. PYP for ages 3 to 11 emphasizes interdisciplinary exploration, MYP guides adolescents through 8 subject areas, and DP prepares students for university-level work. The school integrates H-Farm Academy with H-Labs, where students develop soft skills through startup laboratories and design thinking workshops. Project-based learning reaches its peak in MYP, where students conduct personal investigations that merge their interests with academic rigor. From MYP4 onward, electives allow students to shape their educational path, supported by Apple devices that enhance rather than replace human interaction.
And where you from originally?
I'm from Ireland.
Ireland, yeah, I guessed. Yeah, because of your accent. So, teaching community is very international as well, not just the students' community, yeah?
Absolutely, yes. It's a really good mix in the staff room.
You probably enjoyed the weather being from Ireland here, huh?
Yeah. Well, this kind of makes me feel like home, you know, this week.
But there's no Guinness.
There's Guinness.
I said-
You haven't been to a pub in Treviso. Guinness sponsored the Six Nations rugby, and they drink Guinness in Treviso. But
They
not
do?
me.
Not you,
I've
okay.
discovered Aperol Spritz now.
Yeah,
I'm becoming a local.
everyone drinks spritz here.
What about yourself? Where are you from?
I'm originally from Kazakhstan. It's a big country and the climate is very continental, so cold winter. Yeah, Kazakhstan.
Curious about how project-based learning, technology integration, and interdisciplinary approaches actually function at H-Farm International School Treviso? We've created an entire series exploring these elements, including the boarding experience. Links are in the description. What truly distinguishes this IB school in Italy, though, isn't any single program or facility. It's how the entire community, teachers, students, staff, collaborates to create an environment where learning feels less like obligation and more like discovery.
That's why I think that having a strong teaching body is so crucial in any IB school. Of course, all teachers will need a professional development. All
You can go
teachers,
first.
no problem. They will engage in activities that are also good food for thought for them. But yeah, it is true that IB is seen as an ever-evolving curriculum way of teaching pedagogical approaches that essentially, well, sometimes can be a challenge to keep up with, but it's really worth it when seen in practice.
Hands-on, discussion-based, super equipped labs. Everyone prioritizes things different because when we speak to parents, The mother of the child could look at one thing, the
Yeah.
father could look at another thing. I'm a parent myself. To me, when it comes to education, human factor is the most important thing. Teachers.
Absolutely.
Those who look after kids, if we're speaking of the boarding experience, isn't it very important? And then facilities come second.
That is very true.
But you have both.
We are very lucky. We have a wonderful school environment to offer to our students. I am a mom myself.
Yeah?
Well, my eldest is only 3, so he will be joining us next school year. And I cannot wait for him to be here.
To join MYP.
Well, not to join the MYP. He will start in the early years, of course, but one day he will move up to the MYP.
Time flies, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more. I think that the human factor, teachers and students, of course, come first, and the environment is a very important aspect of delivering a good education as well. But I agree with you. It comes second, and we are lucky enough to have both.
But I think it's a teamwork.
It's definitely
It's a teamwork,
of course.
It's a triangle. It's not just kids, pupils and teachers. It's pupils, teachers and parents.
Absolutely.
Parents have to be involved.
Absolutely.
Even if you send your children to boarding schools, it's not like you can wash your hands. You have to be involved.
But absolutely,
Yeah.
and the success stories that we can share definitely are stories where all the members, all the stakeholders are supporting the student, which should always be at the center of everything we do. I'm talking about teachers, but not only, as well the other members of the staff. I'm talking about caretakers, staff members in the kitchen, you know, it's like everyone is really working.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes people say that it takes a village, and it really does take a village to provide the kids with an education that is solid and it
I
has
like the
different
saying.
aspects. Yeah,
I like the saying, it takes the village to
it does.
bring
Yeah.
the child up.
That's a lot.
A
It
A
does.
whole village, it's a teamwork.
It really does. I mean, I personally love it when our students look at the food that we are wasting in the canteen, and then they decide by themselves to have a chat. Yeah, have a chat with the staff in the canteen to perhaps brainstorm ways in which we can reduce food waste. I don't know. I really think that that's how change is made, and we feel so proud that our students are starting to make meaningful change around them. From such an early age. We think it's wonderful. I think it's wonderful.
H-Farm is a very friendly, caring, educational village.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
True. I would agree with that,
Yeah.
definitely. Yes.
So, send your kids to H-Farm. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And nice coffee.
No,
Thank you for the
wonderful coffee. Thank you.
Considering an IB school in Italy for your child, Maryadi guides families through the entire admission process at H-Farm and similar institutions. We assess academic readiness, prepare students for faculty interviews, and arrange school visits that help you make informed decisions. Quality education begins with choosing the right environment. Our consultations are available through the link in the description. If you value education where teachers inspire rather than simply transmit information, your like signals interest in international schooling that prioritizes genuine engagement. Subscribe to meet more educators who are redefining what school can be.